Hey everyone, Dreamsword here, and today yet again I'm here with Ryo and Ryan.
I'm so
Hi.
sick of this place.
Wait, Luke, we don't know what or where this place is. We only arrived here in Dopeland. You know that place at the
No,
beginning?
fuck you. I'm tired of being here.
Loud. And here's the skit I like to call Leon being a dick. Essentially, this whole skit is basically to set up a little fan tease. Luke versus Leon, who would win? I would say Luke would fucking incinerate Leon. What do you guys say?
Leon got killed by water. He
Uh,
drowned.
I'm gonna say, I hate to say it, but I'd probably say Leon, because I feel like Leon has, more training than Luke.
He
But
lost
Luke,
his magic sword.
not to mention Luke has hyper resonance. Dead.
And Leon drowned
Yeah,
like
but
a bitch.
He doesn't know how to use it, though, right now.
Yeah, he does.
He hasn't gone through the hyperbolic time chamber just yet. He needs to train a little bit before he gets a chance to fight Cell,
And then he needs his sword with which to slay androids with.
pretty much.
But at
And
least his
Leon
sword
wanders
doesn't,
off like a little witch.
at least his sword doesn't contain all his magical power.
Indeed.
It's okay. He'll learn how to not use it in about 15 years.
I'm
gonna
with,
start
I'm with
mask.
Luke all throughout this skit. Leon was being a douche. And so with that, this leads us to the fight of this one, which is Stahn and Leon. If you'll notice, the footage is sped up. That's because this is one of the more annoying duo fights. Maybe the most annoying.
Why weren't you doing it as a bishop?
Why the balls would I want to do that?
Street cred?
No. And
Yes.
basically, okay. You might not have seen those fights already, depending on when I upload this one, but for the fights that involve Ruti, those ones have a little bit of an easier time on you, because Ruti tends to just focus on being magic support, so she stands there and just eats your blows, right? Not so much with Stahn and Leon. Both of them are out for your friggin' blood throughout the entire match.
Yay!
And of the two, you generally don't want to switch back and forth between targets unless you absolutely have an opportunity. For this, you want to generally focus on Leon because his magic is way worse than Stahn's is. And not to mention, there's basically... Yeah, like right there. See? But, all of Leon's magic is something you want to watch out for, whereas with Stahn's, you can generally get around it. But with Stahn, what you want to really look out for is Final Fury. If you get touched by that, you can pretty much say you're dead.
It's a good thing Stahn had a ton of trouble hitting you at all. Until he started casting.
No, that's not even true.
Yeah, early match. He kept getting caught on Leon.
No, actually.
Yeah, he
His
did.
hits were still getting through. He has a hitbox like that. Okay, do you want to do this fight and upload it?
I don't have a screen recorder.
So, yeah, this is definitely one of the more annoying fights. And really the only advice I can give is be a class that you can phase through people with to make it easier, unless you plan to over-level.
Should have played Monk.
Well, Thief has the same ability.
Plus, everyone plays as Monk.
Yeah, but definitely just, oh my god, look at it, I'm getting pounded. This is why this is one of the longer fights. Now, with that out of the way, a funny note about Stahn and Leon throughout all of this here run so far. Leon is Ryan's favorite Destiny character, while Stahn is Ryo's favorite, and yet they decided to switch roles for the commentaries, funnily enough.
Irony.
It
But-
wasn't deliberate, we promise. But
It's easy to make fun of Leon anyway.
So, would you guys like to elaborate on their characters then?
Leon's a dick who drowned like a bitch.
I mainly like Leon due to residue from liking Judas, but I do agree he is quite the duty head, especially in the original where I feel like he was just a straight up bitch. But
Yeah, he was.
and then later on, it's all like he's a bitch, but he's sympathetic.
Right.
Um, So, yeah, that's essentially it. I like Leon because of this. At this point.
Alright, fair enough. Now, do you prefer remake Leon or original Leon?
Original.
Gameplay-wise, probably the remake because it's closer to Judas. Personality-wise, I'm not a fan of douchebags in general when it comes to characters. So,
I actually thought he was more likable in the first game.
Really?
Yeah, the original. He's a dick, but you can clearly tell he has no idea how to deal with people.
yeah.
And I have no idea why my Mystic Art went off there. Honestly, all I did was go into the item menu and use an item. Did the Mystic Art literally count that as me hitting X to activate it? Wanting to use an item through the menu? That's really stupid. Anyway.
Radiant 3 does the same thing with me sometimes.
Jeez, I think he's actually a lot more pitiful in the first game. Can't really hate him as much.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess just personality-wise, he's just kind of meh for me.
Basically, for those of you who don't know, in the original, Leon was a complete douchebag who had no sympathetic traits, just about. He still had the whole Marion thing, but it was like a last-minute thing they tacked on, so it didn't even really apply. And not only that, if I remember right, he's actually the one who caused the flood in the original.
No, he was trying to take your party with you.
Exactly.
So he flips the switch.
Right. Meanwhile,
like a bitch.
Meanwhile, in the remake, they turn him into a jerk with a heart of gold, and it doesn't quite work when you consider continuity with Tales of Destiny 2. But yeah,
I'm sorry. Were we just talking about a bad Tales game?
I mean, I can kind of see it a little bit when you think about Judas. I can kind of see what they were trying to do, but and they probably also did it for fan service as well. Actually, you would think, based on what I like, you would think that Stahn's my favorite, but I mean, I like him. I've already mentioned how I see him as like one, if not the Goku of the Tale series.
So then, would you want Sean Schemmel to voice Stahn instead of Liam O'Brien here?
Not necessarily.
Alright, so now what of Stahn? Talking about him.
Sum it up. You don't need to be smart to set someone on fire.
Alright.
He grows up. It's good.
And what of you, Ryan?
I like him. I like how he's like, I guess country bumpkin kind of thing.
Yeah, they make a lot of jokes about that in this game.
Yeah, I don't... In the original, I feel like he was just kind of absent-minded. Like, it just seemed like he would just kind of take everything as it is, and so I kind of like how... Yeah. So I feel like I like how they did him in the remake, where he just seemed kind of like a... I don't know if I'd say a complete fool or a buffoon or whatever, but I like him. And he has a son.
His son sucks, though.
Alright, so remake or original Stahn for you guys then?
For me, probably remake.
It's not that big a difference.
Well, I say it is, but because like, for those who don't know about the Stahn changes, in the original, like Ryan said, Stahn was just kind of an absent-minded, nice guy, basically, right? In the remake, they turned him into a complete moron. And I prefer the original personality, personally, because he actually had at least 2 dimensions to his character instead of 1, like in the remake. So, yeah.
I don't know. I only played the original. Chalk it up to that, I guess.
So, yeah. Just... Speaking of which, Absolute Zero is working on translating Destiny Director's Cut, but... So...
Isn't it a joint thing with Fantasia Productions as well?
Yep. Our fight's almost at an end, finally, thank goodness.
Aw, but watching you get steamrolled was fun.
I found Stahn an easier fight than Leon, if I were to compare the two.
How many pork chops did you swallow?
I swallowed like 13. But, oh man. Never again. That fight's really painful doing it at appropriate level.
Do it again, low level run.
How about
no items?
How about no?
Do it level 1.
How about
no equipment.
no?
No items, no equipment.
Priest.
No. And you know, some douchebag's gonna probably come in, watch this video, and be like, I can do that, and then show me up.
Yeah.
And, like,
If any of you people in the comments say that, video or it doesn't happen.
right. As you can see, I'm in the middle of training. Right here, by standing here staring at you.
Yes. I'm training to brood harder.
Full bore. Get it? Because he's boring. Aha! Aha! Ah,
It's more amusing than Momo.
true. I wasn't gifted with brute force, even though I have black hole and demon attack, and
Use a
I'm
gun!
I'm not very strong.
even though I'm the most broken party member in Tales of Destiny DC. Sure.
It's not like I like it that you're talking to me and complimenting me and
Or anything.
I actually think
Baka.
I think he actually literally says that in one skit in this game.
Hi, Philia. How's it going?
Leon can be Sundar-chan.
Why, hello, Mormo.
I see Leon's in his usual mood.
Silence! I don't have any time to waste on the likes of you. Move along.
I kind
Leon,
of
you
like
mustn't
Leon's
say such
delivery
things.
in that line.
I like
In
all the
cases like that,
voice
you
actors
should
they brought
say,
in for this
I'm
crossover.
terribly sorry, but I
I
must attend to
want to
other
hear how
matters.
Michael Lindsay
Please
would do
excuse me.
this because they're two
That way you'll
very
be sure not to hurt the other
different kinds
person's
of characters,
feelings.
even if on the surface they seem similar.
Right.
Now you try.
This skit just implying Momo
Are you
has
insane?
feelings.
I'll say
No.
nothing of the sort.
Okay, I was
You mean
worried.
This
I'm
skit is
terribly
Philia
sorry,
putting
but I'm
Leon in his
unable to
place.
fulfill your request.
I'm terribly sorry. I have to go now. Excuse me.
Now lick my feet.
Very well done.
Oh yeah, your braids are weird.
You just blew him out of the water, Philia.
That's an episode later, dudes.
Bye.